The DeSantis campaign is now saying a strong second is good enough for them in the Iowa caucus. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with a new video. And today, it is time that we talk about the 2024 Republican presidential primary, because everyone, I cannot believe that the DeSantis campaign openly admitted this. So if you don't know, the Iowa caucus is supposed to be one of DeSantis' strongest early states, because it's a bit more evangelical, a bit more conservative, and DeSantis has been trying to appeal to those voters heavily. Well, now the DeSantis campaign is saying they would be happy with a strong second place in the Iowa caucus. That's right. They're not even considering a victory. They'd just be happy with being in second. You cannot make this up. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $1 a month, you can join Real American. This is the best way to support the daily content that we all know and love. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright, everybody. So, let me be 100% clear. I don't want to make videos on the DeSantis stuff every single or every other day. But it's getting to a point now where they keep saying such stupid comments. And I'm not talking about DeSantis supporters. I'm clearly talking about the DeSantis campaign. Because every single time they say something stupid, do something idiotic, it's like, come on now. What are you people doing? So, this is a real headline. DeSantis campaign on Iowa. A strong second is good enough. Oh yeah. So that means these people that are saying the Trump campaign is panicking in Iowa. What? The DeSantis campaign admits they want a second place finish. So let's read this, because you can't make this up. This is right from Politico, and this came from a source inside the DeSantis campaign. Ron DeSantis' team says it would be satisfied with a strong second place showing in Iowa, as the Florida governor intensifies his campaign in the first in the nation caucus state. We believe it's already a two-person race. Really? You're polling closer to Perry Johnson than you are to Donald Trump. A top DeSantis campaign official discussed strategy told Politico. But the reality is, on the ballot there are other choices, and our goal is to get this down to a two-person race on the ballot, especially as we head into South Carolina and beyond into March. These people are actually delusional. They seriously believe this is a one-on-one race. A one-on-one is like being down like by 5 points, like Ted Cruz was for a while. You know, being very competitive in like Iowa, you know, in several Super Tuesday states. That's being a main rival. This isn't a two-man race. At this point in time, it's a race for second. That's how large of a lead Trump has. And guess what? He's above 50% in nearly every single state. So it doesn't matter if you get every person to drop out, because one, not every single, you know, say Vivek Ramaswamy voter, they're not going to vote for you. Large chunk of them are going to vote for Trump. So, but even then, if you get every single non-Trump voter, he's still at 51% in many places. and many states are winner take most. That means Trump gets all the delegates. South Carolina, he's killing everybody, even with Tim Scott and Haley on the ticket. Speaking ahead of DeSantis' weekend trip to Iowa, the official said a strong second place showing gives us an opportunity to go into New Hampshire and show success. Iowa is your best option. You're getting killed in New Hampshire. You're getting slaughtered in Nevada. South Carolina's a murder, even with everybody else on the ticket. So what are you talking about? A strong second will help us in New Hampshire. No, Iowa's your best opportunity to put a serious dent into Trump's chances. It's true. If you get crushed in Iowa, it's over. Even if you lose by 5, somehow, this is your best shot. If you don't win Iowa, it's over. It's not like a couple months ago where I said, okay, you lose by a respectable margin, like 4 or 5. You have a shot. No. You're putting your entire campaign into Iowa. You're getting murdered in every other state, including Iowa. So if you don't win Iowa, which is one of your stronger states, good luck. Expectation setting is a tried and true element of every campaign, and DeSantis' team remains bullish about his ability to make up ground. He's still trending downwards. A couple of new polls have him at single digits now. But coming 4 months before the first votes are cast in Iowa, the sentiments from the DeSantis campaign official reflect the yawning gap that's emerged between the Florida governor and former President Trump in both national and Iowa polls. Yeah. People that, they're honest with themselves. They know DeSantis is collapsing. A lot of the big donors, they're suddenly flipping to Haley. And now, he continues to go down in the polling, even after the debate. So there's a lot of signs of saying, hey, where are you going to make up this 30, 40-point gap? DeSantis' operation has looked to Iowa as a springboard. Shortly before the first primary debate, the head of his allied super PAC, Never Back Down, privately told donors that they anticipate a win in the state. So yeah, even the super PAC that's running the campaign illegally, they need a win. They want a finish of first in the state. Iowa is a real state force because of its education. It's a highly educated state because of income, because of Bible reading. Oh my freaking... Send Jeffro. These people are morons. Iowa is the only reason DeSantis is doing so good in Iowa compared to New Hampshire is how conservative it is. It's true. It is super conservative. And plus, DeSantis has gotten every pastor to endorse him. Even then, he's still down by 30. Said Jeff Rowe in an audio obtained by Politico. New Hampshire's a terrible state for Donald Trump. That's a terrible state for him. He's going to get like 28%. Now there's more people who will have a slice of that, and some people are just betting on New Hampshire overall. But he's going to lose the first 2 states. We're going to beat him in Iowa. Jeffro, everyone. The grifter of all grifters. New Hampshire right now is one of Trump's best states polling-wise. He's up by 50 points in some polls. What do you mean he's going to only get 28%? Even in 2016, that was one of his strongest states, was New Hampshire. And this is why even many DeSantis supporters are saying, Jeffro needs to go. How dumb can you be to say he's doing terrible in New Hampshire? What? That's one of his strongest states. DeSantis is preparing to make a renewed push in the Hawkeye state, banking on an airwave blitz and door-knocking operation from Never Stand Up. This weekend, the Super PAC, which is legally restricted from coordinating with the campaign, will host DeSantis on a bus tour from Iowa Falls to Mace, where he will cross paths with Trump at the Iowa versus Iowa State football game. Really? They just admit it. They don't even care. Never Back Down is illegally coordinating with the DeSantis campaign. They're just saying it out loud. I don't think there's a single state we have to win, the DeSantis campaign officials said. I would say there's a lot of pressure on the former president of the U.S. not to lose Iowa. Come on now. You don't need to win a single state. How do you expect to win a primary? To date, Trump has dominated polls in Iowa, while DeSantis has held steady in second place. An Iowa State University/Civics poll out Friday found 51% of likely GOP caucus goers selected the former president as their lead choice, compared to 14% for DeSantis. Meanwhile, the Florida governor's team was buoyed by a POS survey, or public opinion survey, the POS piece of shit strategies, released by a nonprofit that has been boosting positive DeSantis coverage, showing he has a post-debate bounce in Iowa. Yeah, it went from 20% to 21%. That's what really happened. As we head into September and certainly October, the amateurish obsession around national polling starts to subside. They're just denying national polls now. Guys, if you're down 50 points nationally in the GOP primary, you're not magically down by only 12 in Iowa. That's bullshit. If you're down 50 points nationally, what do you mean you're magically up everywhere? And the focus moves away from a non-existent national primary to a battle over the first two states on the primary calendar, Iowa and New Hampshire. You're getting slaughtered even in those polls. The national polling is just an indicator of trends. You know, oh, yeah, he may not be down 50 points national or 50 points in Iowa like the polling says. But you're really telling me DeSantis is doing 50 points better in Iowa than he is nationally? Be serious now. Come on. Deputy Campaign David Polinsky said in an interview, on caucus night, every Republican caucus goer will have the chance to meet the governor and probably the first lady at least once. That's a big advantage. While the DeSantis campaign and other supporters were beginning to caution that a second-place finish in Iowa would not spell disaster, others in the state said they still expected a victory. Well, yeah, they're trying to be the, they're trying to, say, we're going to win the Iowa caucus. Let's be real. They're admitting that they want a second-place finish. And these idiots, some of them actually believe that Iowa could still be won. They still think DeSantis can turn it around. But you cannot be serious right now. That they seriously believe the national polling is fake. This again, I'm not saying all polling is real. I'm not a fan of polling because I think there are big problems with it. But if every poll, except your piece of shit strategies, is showing you're down by 50, do you really think that's just going to apply to California? Give me a break. Your campaign is falling apart. They're admitting they want a second place showing. That's what they're banking on now. Not even a victory. And some of these people are saying, we're still going to win, but we expect a strong second. You just can't make this up. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.